Episode 9.
Episode 9. All right. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Knocking on double digits. So, Scott, Kevin. Good to see you guys. Welcome back. So, today, we mentioned in the very first podcast, we would talk about pulling the curtain back. One of those things is water. We're told, like, over and over and over, you're either drinking too much water, you're not drinking enough water. Usually you're not drinking enough water. That it can help with brain function and weight loss and weight gain.
Right.
And washing your car and, a million other things, right? So let's pull the curtain back a little bit. Water, what's the point?
Well, your body is, 70% plus water. It's in, like, every aspect of your body. It helps in your cells. Is that right? Is that a
I have a did you know? You did.
Your bones are 30% water, which is 31%, I think, is the actual number. Water can help with so many functions in the body, so many of them. Everything from sleep to mental awareness to alleviating joint pain. Obviously, taking out the trash. We're talking about number 1 and number 2.
All right. So first, I think your number's wrong. The average male is 60% water.
Okay.
Because, generally speaking, women hold a little more body fat than men. For no other reason, they have boobs, right? And
got to sneak that in there.
They generally are at 55% on average. So, furthermore, the whole fat content thing. Muscle in general has a higher water content than fat as well.
Did not know that.
Dr. Scott.
There you go.
The premise.
But yeah,
don't laugh, Jerry.
All the numbers is like how much should you drink, right? And those are all over the place. I've read anything from 60 ounces a day to 125 ounces.
Well, the
a
old
day.
wives' tale, right? 8 ounces 8 times a day. The 8 by 8, right? So is it accurate? Is it wrong? I did my own homework, but...
Well, tell us how you feel.
Well, what I found was the better recommendation, I don't want to say the perfect, because the human body is a complex machine and we're all different, right? But what I did read was a better calculation is 1 milliliter for every calorie that you consume. Now... let's dive a little deeper, right? If you went by the FDA's 2,000 calories per day, that actually equals just over 8 cups.
Okay.
So
general guideline is 8 cups. But for the person who doesn't want to watch how many calories they're eating every single day and equate that into milliliters, what would you suggest?
Man, I think my suggestion is less of a... Here's what I do. I keep a water bottle on my desk. I drink it all day. Mm-hmm. I fill it. I think it's a 1 liter.
Okay.
1 liter? Is that 1 liter? 1.05 quarts, 1 liter. And, I just fill it when it's empty. I try to consciously drink it, mm-hmm. And
but are there signs?
I don't measure it, though.
Are there signs, people say skin, if your skin is ashy, if it's wrinkled, headaches.
Headaches is a big one. Yeah.
Right. Joint pain. If you're getting a lot of joint pain, if you're constipated, not to be nasty, but true. So there's
boobs and poop. We are covering the gamut.
We did it today, right? Skin is ashy and wrinkly. Muscle cramps are, the other one.
Yeah. That's the obvious sign, right? Often through exercise. But I know, like my wife, she gets them at night all the time.
Right. But you can overdrink. Right. I remember when I was I did a 72-hour fast one time. Actually, I think I was on hour 84, and I wasn't getting enough electrolytes in, and I was out in 100-degree heat playing basketball with my son like a moron, and I felt like I was going to fall out.
It's actually a lot there. So in part of my research, I looked up water toxicity, right? Mm-hmm. Because for the guy who says, yeah, you can drink too much water. Well, what does that really mean, right? What I found was that water toxicity generally, while rare, very rare, it's generally restricted to high-performance athletes and soldiers. And I would imagine,
Extreme
you're
conditions.
close to high-performance athlete, but, not quite there. But on the back end of a fast, you are probably very much replicating what, I don't know, an ultramarathoner might go through in, depletion
Electrolytes,
versus,
right.
Yeah.
So waters versus sodas versus other stuff. Why is that important?
Well, man, probably the most obvious is calorie control. It is one of the easiest ways to start replacing calories in your diet with not only just supplementation, but something that's good for you.
Right. And even just helping the kidneys out, right? And you're physically allowing your kidneys to take a break from, not only is it helping take out the trash, it's actually giving your kidneys a break.
Yeah, and it's more than just kidneys. It actually affects bowel movements. Again, we'll talk about poop. But it affects it all. It's a flushing mechanism, no doubt.
Okay. Well, let's flush this episode down the toilet.
Gosh, man, we're running long. We may have to turn this into the Snack Cast sequel or something if we keep going past 5. So we'll endeavor to stick to 5. Email us, snackcast@yes.fit, with your ideas that you'd like to hear us talk about.
Yep.
And we'll see you tomorrow.
Keep moving.
See you.